Hi there, and welcome back to the studio. We've got a big one today. I'm going to try and talk as loud as I can because this is a big one and my Kindle is clear up in the ceiling. You're way up there, and the mic is up there, so I hope you can hear me. It's also sweltering hot today, so I'm going to get you into this by telling you what we're doing, and then I'm just going to turn on the fast forward and turn the fan on because it's hot. A lot of colors today. I'm kind of doing another kitchen sink pour. I'm going to mimic, let me get this. I'm doing something along the lines of this. You remember this guy from a couple weeks ago. But we're going on a bigger scale for this one. And the colors, like I said, we've got a regular painting acrylics in here. We've got some metallics. We've got some house paints, Bear house paints. We have all kinds of stuff here. So I'll tell you what we've got. This is the Bear Ultra house paint. It's the gray wool. And I added just a little bit of this compass blue in it. You can see a little bit of it there. It's a little bit darker than this, but just add a little tinge to the blue there on that one. This one is the Deco Art Americana primary blue that they sent me recently. This is the Folk Art Metallic Pure Gold. It's one of my favorites, actually. And I'm going to be mixing that with this one, kind of in a dirty pour before we get going, with this yellow oxide from Chromacryl. Also a Bear house paint. This is Bear Marquee. It's called Red Coral. We used that a couple weeks ago too, and I love that color. Folk Art Color Shift. This one is the Aqua Flash, and it's in here by itself, but that's also one of my favorite colors. It goes really well with anything, and I wanted to put, you can see like some streams of metallic in between some of this. So there's the Aqua Flash. This is the Purple Flash from Folk Art, another color shifter, but I'm going to be just like with these yellows here. I'm going to be pouring this metallic into this purple, just loosely right before I do the run. And this is the Bear Marquee Harajuku Girl. And I have been wanting to use this since I got it because it's just this deep, vibrant, beautiful purple. So with these two together, I think it'll be pretty cool. This big vat of paint is what I had left in my Chromacryls. It's a Molten Metals Aged Bronze. It's the one that I love that I've been using a lot lately. And I used what was left. This is empty now. So I'm screwed if I want to do some more Aged Bronze. But I really stretched this out a lot. I put a lot of Floetrol in this because it was all I had left, and I kind of had to stretch it a little bit. I had a couple of tablespoons left of the Deco Art pouring medium, so I put that in the bottle first and shook it up and then added it to the Floetrol. So I'm hoping that'll stretch it just a little bit more for me. So that's where we're at today. These together, and then basically we're going here, 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 and there. And then we're going to stretch it. What I didn't explain is that this aged bronze here is going to be my flank colors, my negative space. I got the idea last night and I thought, I wonder if that would be too dark, but I'm going to go for it. So let me go turn the fan on, get this rearranged, and then I will show the pour. Oh, here's the other surprise. We're doing a trough pour. I've been wanting to do one of these for the longest time. I actually bought this, a couple of these, about 2 years ago at the dollar store, and just for that purpose, and I've never used them for that. Matter of fact, I'll show you what I use them for. When I'm putting pours together or color stories together for a future pour, I use these to go set off to the side. And they work great for that, but today we're going to do a trough pour. It's going to be like kind of like that. So I'm going to shut up now and turn the fan on because I'm about to pass out. Okay, as you can see, I've got it all set up and ready to go. I went back through all the colors and just made sure the consistencies were where I wanted them to be. And because it's so hot today, I ended up having to add distilled water to just about everything again because they were thickening up. So, with all that, this is my order. Let's do it. Oh, and before we get started, if I didn't say it before, the wood canvas, the wood cradle that I built that we're working on today is 2 foot by 4 foot. That is, for my metric friends, that's roughly 61 centimeters by 122 centimeters. So we have a big girl today. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. She's a big girl. So far, pretty happy with it. And the reason I say that in the midst of this muddy looking horrible color, it scares me. Every time I use aged bronze, it scares me. But it turns out to be so beautiful. And I'll show you why. Let's just go over here. And she starts to dry, that muddy color. Come on, focus. Here we go. That muddy color starts to warm up. You can see it under there. There's kind of a good peek at it. It goes from that muddy kind of ugly color to this gorgeous color. So that's why it's become one of my favorite metallics. So as this dries, woo-hoo-hoo, it's going to transform. Digging her so far though. See you tomorrow. And voila. Day number 2, that mud turned to aged bronze. I'm very much in love with this piece. Liking it a lot. Yeah, and it's a little bit chalky here because that's where the flow trawl was, but that'll pop as soon as I resin it. And I'm going to have to go over this aged bronze a little bit on the edge there, but I'm still very happy with it. Yeah, I can work with that.